Hello guys, this is Francisco with Valoriso Capital, and today I want to go through the weekly watch list for this for this first week of February. First of all, I have the Nasdaq Composite here in my screen, and as you can see, we actually had a follow-through day on yesterday on Monday, which is always pretty interesting to see where can it take us. Of course, we can easily just rally all the way to the falling 21 exponential moving average and then just go down and take out these lows. However, we're starting to see some signs of perhaps a more significant bounce, right? We have this round bottom here. We actually have the momentum going higher in both of my indicators, and we have an active buy signal. And we had a pretty strong day above the ADMA, which has been resistance for some time right now. So always be aware of these levels. Remember that we continue to be in a downtrend, right? We continue to have bearish momentum in the RAV indicator, and we continue to be below a declining 50 daily moving average. And of course, that usually suggests that the path of this resistance continue to be to the downside. So I wanted to share with you three names that I'm currently trading and that I think can move higher if we continue to have a more significant bounce. So let's start with Adobe here, and I already have my alerts set. Let me just take them out. Right, so let's start here with Adobe. And what I like about Adobe here is, as you can see, we continue to have price going lower, but my indicators continue to go higher, which is what I call a bullish divergence. And what is most importantly is that we have a gap above right here in Adobe. So I'm looking for Adobe to take out this high right here and fill up the gap right into here. I got my position as close to the 21 exponential moving average as possible, and I'm using this -1 ATR as my stop, and I'm actually targeting a move into the gap close above. So what is interesting about Adobe is that we have the squeeze down here and that we have the transition into neutral momentum from bearish momentum, and we have an active buy signal. Also, what I want you to notice is that Adobe, since Adobe lost the 21 exponential moving average right here, it hasn't been able to recover it, to reclaim it. And what is happening right now? This is the first daily close above the 21 exponential moving average. So that usually signals a change of character, at least for the short term. Of course, Adobe can easily rally all the way up here into the declining 50 DMA and then fail to the downside. But I think there's a tradable trade here in Adobe. Now let's move into Salesforce, right? Pretty similar patterns, right? These are kind of the patterns that we having right now, and you can see same story, right? As soon as Salesforce lost this 21 EMA, it hasn't been able to reclaim it, and that's exactly what happened yesterday. Salesforce was able to reclaim that 21 exponential moving average, and we're doing it with neutral momentum coming out of bearish momentum, and we have a squeeze that is pointing higher. We also have an active buy signal, and in terms of targets, the target that I'm looking here in Salesforce is similar to what I'm doing in Adobe, right? We have actually a gap up here, so I'm looking for Adobe to take out this high somewhere around 240 and make a move somewhere around 248, so 245 plus. That will be an okay target. And as always, try to get your position as close to the 21 exponential moving average as possible. Use this 8 EMA or this -1 ATR level as your stop and targeting a gap above. This will give you a really nice 2-to-1 risk reward in your trade. So that's pretty interesting there. And now something similar. I'm actually looking here at bonds. This is the CB. So these are the future contracts for the TLT. And what is really interesting here in bonds is that we are starting to have a very similar pattern that the one that we had in October. And that pattern is a bottoming pattern, a head and shoulders pattern. And what happened here, as you can see, right, when we tested these lows here, we have a rising indicator, a rising squeeze. We have the squeeze and we have the transition into neutral momentum from bearish momentum. And then we have a really nice tradable move to the upside. And that's exactly what I'm seeing right here. If you compare the things, right, we have a test, kind of a test of the lows here. We have an indicator that's going up in momentum, and we have a rising squeeze. We have a squeeze, and we have the transition into neutral momentum from bearish momentum. So what I'm aiming here is I'm looking to get a move from the 21 exponential moving average all the way to the declining 50 daily moving average, and that is going to be somewhere near these lows right here, or somewhere near these lows right here. So as always, try to structure your trade in a way that you are going to get your position as close to the 21 exponential moving average, targeting a move to the 2 ATR, to the plus 2 ATR level, and using this minus 1 ATR as your stop, so that you can get a 2-to-1 risk reward. So that's basically all the names that I have for you guys. Try to be really picky in the names that you're trading. Be really aware that we continue to be in a downtrend, and that any move in the indexes, as we were mentioning on the Nasdaq Composite, any move into the declining moving average is suspect to act as resistance, and then is suspect that the indexes can continue to go lower and take out these lows. So be aware of that. Trade small, manage your positions. If something is not working, cut it fast, and most importantly, protect your capital, and most importantly as well, protect your mental capital. So good luck, have a good trading week, and let's see if these positions work out into the end of the week. Thank you so much. Remember to like and subscribe, and good luck, guys. Thank you for watching.